Hi and welcome back to another Tech Minds video. Now in this video I want to show you this. Now this is called a Radio Berry. It uses the same cable modem chip as the Hermes Lite 2, the AD9A66, and for the FPGA it uses an Intel Cyclone 10 FPGA. So what exactly is a Radio Berry? Well, in short, it's a radio card designed as a Raspberry Pi hat. Now, all of the Gerber files and component information can be found on their GitHub page if you want to build this yourself, but this one I purchased directly from AliExpress as there are a few sellers selling a ready-to-go board. I'll link below. Now, you will notice there are two SMA sockets, one for receive and the other is for transmit. Now, the Radio Berry fits nicely on top of the Raspberry Pi 4 and is powered and controlled via the header that goes between the Pi 4 and the Radio Berry. Now, before I install the software, I will connect the Radio Berry to the Pi 4 like this, and I will also attach a receiving antenna, and the TX output socket I will connect to a dummy load. Now, I'm also going to connect an Ethernet connection to the Pi, and of course its power supply. Now, my Pi 4 already has the Raspberry Pi operating system installed, and I also have it configured so that I can access its desktop remotely using VNC Viewer. So let's go ahead and install the software and see how well it works. So once you have access to the Pi's desktop or to a terminal window via SSH using an application like PuTTY, you're now ready to start the software installation. Now, with the terminal window open, enter the following commands as shown on the screen and make sure you press enter after each line. Now, as these installation instructions could change in the future, I will link to the software installation page on the Radio Berry GitHub so you can find the latest set of commands to install the software. Now, this installation only used 4 commands, and that's because the developer of the Radio Berry, Johan PA3GSB, has created a nice and easy to use installation script. Now, installation only takes a few minutes, and once it's finished, the Radio Berry is actually ready to use. Now, there is a remark concerning the latest Linux distro at the time of making this video that mentions the possible issue with the stable version of the Radio Berry software. Now, if you experience issues and you're using the latest Linux distro on your RPI 4, then please use the development release. This is done by using the installation commands under the development section. Now, once the installation script is finished, you should see confirmation that the Radio Berry firmware has been installed and that the Radio Berry service has been installed and started on your Pi 4. Now, at this point, I would recommend that you reboot your Pi 4. Now, there are a few software packages that will control the Radio Berry, including a self-contained SDR application that will run directly on the Pi 4 itself, but I will cover those in another video as they're actually quite lengthy. In this video, I will show you how to use SDR Console running on a PC which is connected to the same network as your Radio Berry and Pi 4. Now, when you first start SDR Console, you're given the opportunity to create a radio definition. Click the definition button, and then from the new pop-up window, click on the search button on the top left. Now, as the Radio Berry is based on the Hermes Lite 2, look for Hermes Lite and select it. SDR Console will now scan your network and pick up the Radio Berry. Click the Add button to add the Radio Berry definition and then click Save. Now you can select Radio Berry from the list, although it will show as Hermes Lite if you've not renamed it. Once selected, set the bandwidth to 384 kHz and click Start.
9 Kilo 2 Golf Tango 59. Thanks, C77DX.
And once you're at this stage, everything should be working well and you should be able to switch bands and receive the entire HF band. Now, SDR Console also supports transmit, so if you wanted to transmit from the TX port, you can use the TX feature of SDR Console. Now, I made some brief tests with the Radio Berry connected to my NiceEye power and SWR meter, and it appears the Radio Berry puts out around 100 to 150 milliwatts of RF power across the HF band. Now, this isn't a lot of power, but it would be enough to drive a preamp board. Now, currently I have a preamp board designed for the Radio Berry on its way to me, Now once it arrives and have it configured, I'll demonstrate how you can transmit with the Radioberry with 5 watts. Now as you can see here from the waterfall on SDR console, there's no lag. The performance is pretty outstanding and it's working really well. Now there are 2 major factors here that helps with performance. The first is that we're using the powerful Raspberry Pi 4, and secondly, we're connected to the Pi via Ethernet. Now just like the Hermes Lite 2, I would only recommend using an Ethernet connection. I wouldn't recommend using Wi-Fi from a laptop, for example. Now with regards to whether the Raspberry Pi 3 would be powerful enough to run the Radioberry software, I don't know. I would highly doubt the performance of a Pi 3 would be able to provide such a smooth stream of data as the Pi 4 does. Also, there's no mention of using a Pi 3 on the Radioberry GitHub page. Maybe I'll test a Pi 3 in the future, but if you've already done these tests, then please let me know down in the comments section below. If you're interested in this project, then make sure to stay subscribed to this channel, as I have more videos coming which will cover using Pi HP SDR directly on the Pi with a Pi touchscreen, and another video demonstrating a 5-watt preamp board. Well, there we go guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have a Radioberry board and you've used it, let me know down in the comment section below on how well you think it performs. Remember, this is not an off-the-shelf solution to provide a SDR-HF transceiver, but it's actually an experimental board that you can have fun learning with. Obviously, with the right components, you could actually use it as a main HF radio, which is what I actually plan to do once I have all the right parts. Until the next video, stay safe, take care, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.
Florida 6 Girls, Papa Dave, QRZ.